Com'è sta bici?
La bici è paura.
Sì,
molto leggera. La tua?
Bella.
Da donna.
Da donna.
Donna, 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 donna. Donna, 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 donna.
Mi hanno visto piccolo, ma quella da donna. Italiano meridionale, ma quella piccola.
Sì, beh, non sei del Trentino Alto Adige,
no,
come me.
Fight about it. No, it wasn't that year. No, it didn't happen like that. No. The rest of the bike is new, yeah.
Is it heavy?
No, not so heavy.
Oh,
and they
it's perfect.
pedal really light.
Yeah?
No gears, but
no
we
gears.
don't need that.
Yeah. How did they do it there? I mean, where did it start, that whole bike culture, you know?
Well, it was flat, so people used bikes already, but it was actually in the 1970s that it really took off in Holland.
Yeah.
There was an oil crisis, we had an oil ban, so we had all these car-free Sundays, I think.
Yeah.
And there were about 1,000 people killed in a year, 1970, on bikes. So there were so many bike accidents.
Wow.
Because from the 1950s, when the car came, you know, everything. Bike paths were destroyed for cars, you know. We replaced bike paths for cars. And then there was 1,000 people dying in 1 year on bikes. And we had the oil crisis,
yeah.
So a lot of people started to protest, really protest, you know, a big protest with we want more bikes, we want more bikes.
Wow.
And then it changed, then the whole policy changed. So I think there's a similar moment almost in Belgrade and other cities. No, it's better than sex, man. Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
Ah, okay.
For me?
Yeah, try it if it's not too high. The higher, the easier it's to bike.
Yes, no, this is...
Yeah? Perfect, yes. Perfect, good. It's a back pedal brake, you know it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's a little brake here, you know, it brakes good, but...
But you can also use that, right?
Yeah, you can use both. Maybe that's best at the same time. Back pedal and brake here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. This is where Belgrade started actually. When it was just a fortress, a defense zone on the crossing of these two rivers. And this is a very important place, you know. It looks like a, you know, just normal place, but actually we're right on the border of the eastern part of the world and the western part of the world, about 150 years ago, yes. Yeah. So everything here was Turkey, or the Ottoman Empire, from 1500 till well,
for a while, like 300 years, right?
Yeah, 400 years, 500 years even, I think.
Yeah. Well,
it changed, you know. The Austrians came, and then
let's meet
250. Okay.
400.
Is this also the beginning of the Balkans, pretty much?
You could say so. Yeah. Well, it depends on what you call Balkans, but I call this Balkans. Yes, this is where the Balkans start, you know.
Right.
If you go to the north, actually this part, this is the way to Austria and to Hungary. Yeah. And this is all flat. This is a province called Vojvodina.
So when they came, this was kind of like the beginning, because if you go that way...
Exactly, you could say so. If you see Balkan as a social thing, you know, cultural thing,
Oh, yeah.
With all these Turkish influences,
Oh,
you know,
then
and the
we're like-
trumpets,
yeah.
then this is the start of the Balkans. I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah.
How is it with the bike path along the river?
Well, it starts just around the corner, actually.
Yeah? But this seems like it already, no?
This is it, yeah, this is it. So this is our bike highway, you
Beautiful,
could say.
yeah.
Yeah, you will see, or no, we won't see it later on, but yeah, we can show you. It has been recently renovated even, and it's a really nice route. The only problem is it doesn't lead anywhere. It leads to a nice island with a beach,
Right.
and then to the city again.
All right.
But you know, you cannot use it to go shopping, or there's no shopping.
Yes,
but it's
but
nice. It's
for fun,
For
yeah.
fun. Yeah, it's a fun bike path. So yeah, here we are at the first bridge crossing the Sava, and it's the first of 6, I think, now, because there's recently the newest bridge that has been built. You see the point
I can
there.
see it, yeah.
It will get a lot of traffic out of the center if all the connections are finished as well.
Yeah.
Because you see that Belgrade is a very stinky, smelly city actually when it's very busy with cars, you know.
Yeah.
So they're gonna solve that now. You know, a lot of traffic is trying to get out of Belgrade.
And also a lot of people are getting on bikes.
Camminare 35 metri sottoterra. Siccome abbiamo finito la superficie orizzontale, adesso andiamo in quella verticale. Com'era sta pizzetta?
Due flessioni, un addominale. Una figata. Per stare un attimo qui. Vabbè. Qui la mattina, ragazzi, atletici, poi dopo junk food. Però la mattina, flessioni.
No, ma è solo Nicolone che fa sport.
Credo che l'unico modo che c'è
è per lavarti un po' la coscienza.
esattamente quello.
E poi dopo a pranzo una bella pizza sintetica. È la via della moderazione. 40 flessioni, 50 addominali e mezzo panino, cioè, se no sono troppo estremi.
No, il problema è che io mangio comunque il dopo. Non poi devo fare per forza.
Noi il pellicano, già c'è sta il pellicano.
La scorta per oggi c'è lì sotto, guarda. C'è un ragazzino lì col monopattino che spinge come un dannato.
Perché qua lo stimano, qui c'è il rispetto per il monopattino. Non come da noi.
A Milano c'è il dis.
Ma un giorno anche Milano sarà così, piena di monopattini.
When Yugoslavia was created, it was created after the Second World War. Tito became the president, and they combined all these countries: Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Serbia, Macedonia,
right?
Slovenia. They combined it to make one big country, and they needed a new capital for that. So they chose Belgrade. Not sure why. Probably it was the most central place.
Yeah, it's the position, right?
Yeah.
In questo posto abbiamo costruito nuove case, con i tetti rossi e i comignoli su cui faranno i nidi le cicogne. E con le porte sempre aperte agli ospiti. E saremo grati alla nostra nuova terra che ci nutre, e al sole che ci riscalda, e ai campi fioriti che ci ricordano i cilim colorati della nostra patria. Con dolore, con tristezza e con gioia ricorderemo la nostra terra, quando racconteremo ai nostri figli storie che cominciano come le fiabe. C'era una volta un paese.
I mean, even Italy, you know, was the ground for many battles, you know, in war. But I think, for example, even somebody my age, you know, you wouldn't remember anything. Well, here it's like so recent. So even if you're like in your 20s, you must have been a kid during the war.
Yeah, I was very small. I was just almost born when the first war happened. I mean, in Croatia, they call it war for their homeland.
Yeah.
I don't know, the war in the former Yugoslavia, it's called here, I think.
Yeah.
And then I was the 3rd grade when...
the Kosovo War.
The Kosovo War.
Yeah.
They call it just the bombing.
Right.
Bombings of Serbia. And I cannot say it's like that I'm devastated and that I have, because actually I was a kid, I wasn't aware of it. It was strange.
Yeah.
Because that was like a really long summer break for me. Like for a half of a year, I did nothing, I just play, and my whole family was at this basement. But I was like, okay, we're all together, and my mom and dad was the most funny ever. As
really?
A teen, just trying to make
cheer you up, yeah.
So I was like, yeah. Somehow, I don't know why, but it was known where they will throw a bomb.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, we were at the city. The closest bomb that was thrown was at one hospital.
Yeah.
But still, we felt it. But it was like an earthquake.
Yeah.
That was the most dangerous.
Intense or dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
This world is crazy. This world is crazy.
Well, the special thing about Belgrade is, you know, here's some kids skating and, you know, they're having fun, and you will see the bars at night and everybody's having fun, and like any normal city.
Right.
But if you realize what happened here so recently, you know, as you said, in 1999, every night bombers would come and bomb this city. And, you know, it's actually a miracle that everything is so normal.
Unbelievable,
you know, everything is normal is a miracle. And, you know, it has been a hyperinflation, the second largest in the world, you know, in the 90s. I mean, nobody had anything anymore.
Right.
Nothing. You didn't have anything anymore. It was maybe harder than the wars, I think, you know.
Bless my heart, bless my soul. Didn't think I'd make it to 22 years old. You got to hold on.
And is this big building functioning now?
Yeah, this used to be the government, or the building for the government of Yugoslavia.
All right.
So on the first floor with the big windows, you can see, if you're inside, there's different rooms. The room of Croatia, the room of Montenegro, the room of Bosnia, all decorated by artists from that and designers from that part of the...
So we're talking about the 70s and the 80s?
Yes, this was built in '61. It was finished. Right. So in this one is the Ministry of Kosovo, although I heard it's going to be abolished. So there's a province in the south of Serbia, which called independence on itself.
Oh, Kosovo.
Kosovo, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, but there's a lot of Albanians, different people than the Serbians living there. Most of them, like 90% is Albanians living there, another language, another culture, another religion.
I know, it's a big controversy.
Yeah. But there's still Serbs living there,
right,
who, well, are pretty much discriminated and live in a hostile environment. So there's a Ministry of Kosovo trying to, well, lobby to keep Kosovo into Serbia, Serbia, and also taking care of the Serbs living there. Yeah. So that they can have Serbian education, Serbian church, Serbian healthcare, everything. But of course, it's, well, the half of the world says, or a little bit less than half of the world says it's independent, and the other half of the world says it's not independent, doesn't recognize it. So it will never end, this discussion.
I know.
Yeah.
Forse hanno smesso.
Già, ma i tuoi non smettono mai.
Perché i tuoi? Perché i tuoi smettono?
Questo non c'entra, non l'abbiamo voluta noi la guerra.
Perché l'abbiamo voluta noi?
So, well, they have their own ministry. It's a bit stupid because Yugoslavia was like this example of perfect functioning communist state. Actually, it was the best functioning state in the world in some days, you know, you could say. It was
well,
rich,
also, you know,
everybody
keeping
had a job.
all these ethnies and small countries
was living together
you know?
in peace, you know, it seemed. And, well, this was the heart of Yugoslavia, this government building. But now, it's actually, the only thing left is there's a Ministry of Kosovo now, you know, the last part of Yugoslavia which people are fighting about. So it's a bit double story.
Yeah.